It is expensive, sometimes a logistical nightmare, sometimes a time consuming experience, a childcare conundrum to leave the house. When I thought about being a kid, I grew up in a village and I started auditioning for things quite young. I mean, not like child star young, where it's like, yeah, she's 9 months and she's ready to go. But I would say my first like semi-professional audition was maybe 12 or 13, that kind of age. In order for one of my parents to take me to London, it would mean the other parent would have to be available to look after my brother. It would be like, how am I going to navigate work? How are we going to navigate school? Then we would have to drive to a station, and then we would have to get on the train, which I think was like 3.5 hours. This was before like the London trains really sped. It was clunky, like people were smoking, it was all that kind of era. And then you'd have to get into London, and then you'd have to travel across the other side of London, because that invariably where it was. And then we would get back, because we weren't staying in a hotel for this thing. We would try and do it in the day. And I often think about how privileged and I guess small-minded people are when they say things such as, unless you're in the room, it doesn't matter, or it doesn't count. Sometimes you have to work with what you've got in that moment. And when I think about those moments of my early career where you only had the option to be in person, I would think about now, what if I'd had the internet? What if I could have logged in on Zoom and done that? What if I could have bought an online course about it? I'm not saying that we have to completely eradicate doing things in person, because I think it is a brilliant thing to do. What I'm saying is, think of your audience. Think about all of those moving parts before they get to that point of making a decision. Because most people won't be able to make it work. Most people don't have help and support and endless time and childcare and all of these things. And automatically they go, oh, I'm just not even going to bother. Guess what then? They take themselves out of the space. It's so important as a business owner, as a personal brand, you are talking to those people. You are providing offerings and services so they can get what they need. If you want help with this, read more down below.